all four horsemen of the apocalypse, they are galloping right now on the planet.
Necessarily mean that President Barack Obama will be a bad president. He will, however, be a historical time marker of an era of the judgment of God on mankind. President Obama will preside over the most powerful country in the world at a time when the world is descending into unprecedented poverty, chaos and retribution. He will lead the USA during the consequential emergence of a new chapter on the earth. From Bible times, God would mark special times by the ascent or descent of kings and great leaders. 1 Kings 6:1. Following are some of the world-impacting events in 1 year from November 2009 to November 2010. Haiti apocalyptic earthquake, 300,000 dead, 250,000 buildings destroyed. Chile apocalyptic earthquake, 720 dead, 1,500,000 buildings destroyed, Earth axis moved. Iceland massive volcano, 28,000 flights cancelled daily and many more worldwide. Gulf of Mexico, unnerving oil spill, over 2.5 million gallons daily. Worst environmental disaster in the Western Hemisphere. Pakistan's worst flood, the size of the entire country of England, 1,600 dead, 20 million homeless. Russian apocalyptic fires, damaging the world grain market. Indonesia massive earthquake and tsunami, waves 20 feet high, tsunami 10 feet high. 20 villages disappeared, 428 dead and 200 missing. North Korea shells South Korea. 4 dead, 18 injured, several buildings on fire, and the island evacuated. Israel's worst fire in its history. 42 dead and 17,000
rolling out the red carpet for world leaders, complete with dancers along the route and light.
It was a red carpet never seen before.
The last time we saw a public display quite like this was, frankly, in the Hunger Games.
U.S. President Barack Obama has urged China to be a partner in underwriting international order, not undermining it.
We are living through
a lady who thinks that Monster energy drinks are the work of Satan, and she's got the facts to back her up. Originally it was posted to Facebook, and that video has 8 million views, and then was reposted to YouTube, 3 million views, all in just one day. The woman's identity is currently unknown, but that's not for lack of trying.
Look at your M closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross. Okay. What has Christ got to do with an energy drink, let alone the name Monster? So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Big can. In fact, they write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word. Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Yes. That's on the box. MILFs, dig it, and you will too. This is not a Christian company at all. So why would they have put a cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. 666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast in Revelation. And look at Monster's ad. This is their statement. You see these M's everywhere. Hats, t-shirts, bumper stickers. Is there another agenda here? If God can use people and product, so can Satan. And look at it this way. Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross. And what is witchcraft? When the cross goes upside down, bottoms up, and the devil laughs. Something to think about.
Wow.
This is how clever Satan is and how he gets into the Christian home and a Christian's life, and it breaks God's heart. Jesus said, my people perish for lack of knowledge.
It's probably going to outrage you. High school football team in Delaware forced to change a post-game ritual of praying after an advocacy group gets its hands on this photo of the team's coach and his players gathered in a holy huddle.
A school board member certainly did, saying, quoting here, groups such as the Freedom from Religion Foundation are about taking rights away, not ensuring that we keep our rights. The head coach says this is the first time in 40 years of coaching that he has not been able to pray with his students, Gretchen, but he said he will continue to instill right and wrong in his players.
Tonight is where you stand before God.
Shut up!
Before it's too late.
Shut it!
We can all be saved tonight. And I pray that you turn and repent before it's too late. Turn from your sin.
Blah, 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 blah.
What is sin?
Blah, 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 blah,
Well, God gave His commandments
blah, blah.
so that we could see our sin.
Stop talking, no one listens.
And see, because of our sin,
Shut it!
that we need to turn to God.
Potholes should be quiet.
We need to turn to God before it's too late, just like the rich man. The rich man didn't turn to God, and it was too late for him when he stood before God in heaven.
He wants to hear you.
And in hell, he lifted up his eyes.
Jesus, blah, blah, Jesus, blah, blah, blah.
Don't think that your own good works will get you to heaven. Nothing will get us to heaven